What's going on, guys? Now in this one I'm going to be giving you my 2 cents on a knife I've been using for several months now. Feel like I can finally talk about it because I've been beating the snot out of this thing. And that is the Bobcat, made by TonyPowers from Dirtbound Survival. Now some of y'all don't know who TonyPowers is. He's a gentleman that's been on YouTube for several years now. He started out doing bushcraft style overnighters with his kids and his cousins, stuff like that. Then he went on to go to the Pathfinder school and worked his way up to become an instructor there. And now he runs his own company, Dirtbound Survival, where he teaches classes and makes knives. Now that's enough rambling. Let's get into the knife. It's 1095 high carbon steel, 5-inch blade, 5/32 inch thick. This one has Osage orange scales with white liners. This is one of the earlier knives he made, one of the first couple ones. And it's done right, which is surprising me for somebody that's new to knife making like that. He hasn't been doing it very long, less than a year. And it was only a couple months when he was doing it before I got this. And it's held up. Holds an edge well. One thing I did have to do to it. This part right here came to a point. Sharp point. And it was getting my finger when I tried to choke up on it. It would dig into my finger, cut it up. So what I did, I took my sharpening stone and I grinded that point down to just slightly take the tip off of it at an angle. And now no issues whatsoever. Now it's comfortable in the hand. And one thing I like about it, it's got a Scandivex grind, and I like how high that grind is. It comes up pretty good ways, which that really helps. Even though it's a thicker knife, 5/32, you can really notch well with it, and you can get in there and slice good. One more thing, the handle on it. It's got, at first I kind of thought the handle was a little small, but it works well. It keeps it nimble in the hand. I've carved several, I've done 2 tri-sticks with it. I've carved a couple bow drills, got a couple bow drill sets knocked out with it. And that small handle ain't an issue. And I like how it's got enough on the end to hang on to it. That's one thing that pisses me off when I get a knife. Get a several $100 knife and the damn handle's short and your hand's right there on the very end of it. Kind of aggravating, kind of makes it uncomfortable. But I like how this one's got a little room. Now I've beat the snot out of this thing, especially today. Because of one thing I noticed, I had a little portion on here that there's like a little strip right here that looked a little different. Which I thought, damn, that thing's really about to break right there. It's got a crack. Nope, I was wrong. It wasn't a crack. It was just, that was where I batoned it another time and it kind of rubbed that finish off. That's what it was. But I smacked the crap out of this thing today. It's been raining past couple days. I had to baton some wood to get my fire going. I've been sitting here a long time under this overhang with the fire going. I just let it die out not too long ago. But this knife did everything I needed it to do and it kept on ticking. Sweet looking knife, right? Just wait till you see the sheath. The sheath is made by Schenkel Homestead Leatherworks. It's got that wood grain look to it. They make it like that so you can whip quarters around it, which is something I did to my sheaths anyway. I got my Battle Horse Highlander sheath whipped with some quarters around it and my GB2 Puku. But this makes it even better. Plus it looks cool. It's a badass looking sheath, you gotta admit. High quality. Wasn't too expensive either for what you're getting. But that's really all I got to say about it. It's a tough knife. Looks good. Holds an edge well. Badass sheath. Gets a thumbs up.